There were a lot of attendees at Devon and Abby's big wedding. From Devon's mom, Harmony, and his sister, Ana, little Dominic to Ashley were all there for the special day. But still, there were some who just didn't make it to the wedding. So let's take a look at all those who weren't invited or didn't make it to the wedding.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
Johnny Abbott. As most of you saw, Abby's sister Victoria was present at the wedding, along with her old new boyfriend, Cole, and their daughter Claire. But if Claire was there, why wasn't Victoria's son, Johnny Abbott, at the wedding? After all, he is Abby's nephew, right? The last time we saw Johnny, portrayed by Paxton Mishkind, was at the Halloween episode when he dressed up as a rock star. Before that, he came to town from his boarding school to meet his new sister that popped out of nowhere. Victoria wanted Claire to meet all her siblings, and Johnny really did take it in as a champ. We have no idea as to why Johnny didn't make it to his aunt's wedding, but Mishkind was indeed present to celebrate the show's 13,000th episode party off-screen. In fact, Mishkind even posted a heartfelt congratulations to YNR for the milestone and shared a before and after picture of his first day to now, Katie Abbott. Another Abbott Newman family member that didn't attend her aunt's wedding is Victoria's youngest daughter, Katie Abbott. Last time we saw Katie was when Victoria brought her along with Johnny to meet Claire. But her reaction was totally opposite to Johnny. She wasn't cool with having a big sister out of nowhere. She even had a little tantrum and attitude to Claire, but eventually she did come around. As for why she didn't come to the wedding, she probably had school. However, off-screen, the actress who brings Katie to life, Sienna Mercury, is fully focusing on sports. She even shared a little snippet of her absolutely acing in football practice. I mean, the girls got the talent there as well, but sadly her team didn't win the game, so she was cheering up with a Hailey Bieber Erewhon smoothie. Reed Hellstrom. And the third of Abby's nephew who didn't make it is none other than the dearly missed Reed Hellstrom, the son of JT Hellstrom and Victoria Newman. Last time we heard in 2021, Reed, played by Tristan Lake LeBeau, was off to school somewhere learning music, but since then, Reed hasn't even been mentioned once. It's like he's non-existent at this point, and even Victoria has forgotten all about her first son. Actually, the fans were really expecting to see him when it was revealed that Claire was her biological daughter. I mean, Johnny and Katie met her, so it was like an obvious thing to think Reed would too. But nope, he wasn't there to meet his new big sister. Okay, maybe he was busy or whatever, but I doubt Abby wouldn't call Reed on her wedding day. So, once again, the people were disappointed by not seeing him on the big day. As for the actor himself, he's been pretty busy with his musician career. Rather than TV series and movies, Tristan is all focused on music. In fact, he's got a concert coming up with the Candies at Aviator Nation Dreamland on November 30th. And since his musical career is really taking off, we totally get it if he doesn't have the time for the show. Plus, given his current new look that's giving the 70s hippie vibe, we doubt it's gonna fit in Reed's role. I mean, he definitely doesn't look like the young teenage Reed we last saw on the show. Adam Newman. Now, this is the biggest blunder of all time. Why wasn't Adam Newman, played by Mark Grossman, there at his sister's wedding? Sure, he's the stepbrother and the black sheep of the family, but he is a Newman. So seeing one of the main Newmans missing from the wedding was a big shocker. Did his invitation get lost in the mail or something? Nick got the invitation, and even his daughter, Summer, but why wasn't Adam there? That's the big million-dollar question we have in mind. Maybe he was busy with those corporate meetings and all, since all the other Newmans were at the wedding. But then again, Victor was doing the biggest deal of his lifetime with Jill right at the wedding. So, it doesn't make sense that a meeting would hold back Adam from attending the wedding. Or worst case scenario, Abby just didn't want him there. As for Grossman, while he couldn't attend the wedding as Adam, he did come to the YNR 13K special party. Connor Newman. Connor Newman's been through a lot this past year. With his OCD, we all saw how Connor was struggling with himself and how it affected his parents. But being back in town with both his mom and dad, he's really been doing great. Being with the family really helped him. So we thought he was fine to attend the family functions, but I guess we spoke too soon. Either Adam didn't get an invite, and so Connor being there would be out of question, or Connor was just not ready to socialize in big crowds yet. And we totally get it if that wasn't the best thing right now. But honestly, it would have actually been nice to see him back in the crowd again with his family members. So I guess Abby and Devon's wedding was just not it. However, the actor behind him, Judah Mackey, did join the 13K after party just like everyone else. He also wrote how his first episode was the 11,746, and to be able to celebrate their 13,000 together was just an honor to represent the younger generation in the iconic show. Faith Newman. Faith Newman, portrayed by Raylan Castor, was clearly invited to Devon and Abby's wedding, but rather than going to the wedding, she decided to hang out with her friend. I mean, Nick was there as well as Mariah and Summer, so why didn't she go there? Was it because she was worried she'd run into her ex-boyfriend, Moses? After all, he is the groom's brother. Or did she have another reason for it? After all, Moses didn't show up, so Faith really had nothing to worry about. It's a bummer we didn't get to see her all glammed up. Moses Winters. Talking about Moses, portrayed by Jacob Aaron Gaines, he was missed not just at the wedding, but from the screen overall. The last time we saw Moses, it was in 2022, leaving for college after him and Faith got into a romantic relationship. But then a couple of months back, Faith came home totally brokenhearted because Moses broke up with her. Apparently, he wanted to explore relationships and said they were too young to be in a committed relationship. Eventually, Moses is supposed to come back, especially to be there at his brother, Devon's wedding. Even little Dominic was there, so expecting him to be there as well was the obvious thing. Sadly, Moses wasn't there either. In real life, Gaines' new film, Forever, released this year, where he played the role of Kyle. He also has an upcoming film, A Screenshot to Santa. Ian Ward and Jordan. Last but definitely not the least, we've got to talk about the bombshell of a shock that Y&R recently dropped on us. Crazy Aunt Jordan is back, and she's not alone this time. She's got another crazy villain, Ian Ward, with her. These two were definitely not on the guest list, but they somehow managed to crash the wedding night, indirectly. They really caused Phyllis's car to crash near the wedding, putting it up in flames. Maybe they were salty about not getting the invitation, and that's why they created the big scene right outside the ranch. But we've definitely got no complaints, because it just made the whole situation take a 360-degree turn. So, who did you want to see there at the wedding? Let us know in the comments down below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.